Hi Leo, welcome to your full moon message. So this is going to be a brief reading since I haven't done the mid month readings as I usually do. This is going to be a short reading upon this period around the full moon we're about to celebrate up until the end of the month. And as always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Leos, I do feel like during this full moon in particular, there's something about your hope, your wishful thinking, what you're yearning for to achieve in life. That it's very important. I feel like there's a force that for some of you Leos might at times get to you in the wrong way, in the sense that you might feel like you're not able to control situations and manage situations the way that ideally you would like to. You might feel like your life is messy right now. There's a lack of organization, there's a lack of structure, there's a lack of security that might be getting to you. In particular with this Two of Pentacles, you might feel like throughout the next days there's this peak of busyness, of intensity, of moving from one place to the next, and moving through it without really feeling like you're there, feeling like your presence is there. So basically, this full moon is activating a need to be adaptable, to be flexible, to be open-minded about and fluid here in your approach, about things that life is right now throwing at you that might seem too much for you to handle. There's a sensation of, for some of you Leos, that something is creating this energy of too much to handle. And in reality, with the Strength card, which is an arcana that represents your strength, your ability to move through obstacles, to move through adversity successfully. So no, it's not too much. You will be able to hold the situation. You will be able to hold yourself in the midst of the unpredictable or just, very hectic time period some of you are living. I feel like many of you don't know your true power, or you don't know your real capacities, and something is being activated. Something here is being like a huge trigger for many of you Leos to access this strength, to access this courageous, dominant, hold it together kind of energy that you might be doubting you have. It is through difficulties that we tend to understand really how strong we are, because we are forced to be. Otherwise, we wouldn't have to go to that. We wouldn't feel the need to go to those lengths to find our strength, because we would be in comfortable positions. So why do it? So there's something taking you out of your comfort zone, yet at the same time giving you access to a real power you have not been using, or you have not been in touch with, or understanding that you have, that will make your life easier, especially when it comes to adapting to circumstances or to influences that feel hectic, that feel upsetting to you. Some of you Leos could feel upset during this period of time, in particular due to a lack of rest, or due to a lack of breathing, like a breathing space, right? Breathing time. Some of you might have your nervous system in particular very sensitive. I keep getting like this energy of the breath being something to consider, working with the breath to calm yourself down, to practice any kind of mindful breathing techniques to help you see if you feel anxious, or if you feel like you're losing control over situations that you don't want to lose control. I also feel like many of you are just, considering options during this time. For some of you, this consideration of options is a little bit difficult. Some of you, there's something to decide that involves either children, or if it's not your children, it involves some sort of new beginning that you're already emotionally very attached to, but I feel like you don't know exactly if you should or not pursue here something with this Page of Cups. So this could be a new love, a love that has, recently entered your life, a relationship that it's in its beginning phases. This could be a child, this could be a person that it's more, it's emotionally connected to you on a certain level. This could represent, someone that you have some sort of, I feel here like some sort of emotional, strong affinity with. It's someone that could be younger, just has, a more naive style of dealing with situations. And for some reason, there's something to contemplate about what this Page of Cups represents for many of you. So for some, it is not knowing if you want to invest or not in what this Page of Cups represents. For others, you might need to make a difficult decision here, choice due to children or family circumstances, like, and I feel like there's a lot of in and out. So relationships will be a little bit of a reflection of the kind of the energy that I was speaking about initially, where there's a lot of, unpredictable elements and a lot of movement and a lot of things happening, but not, very not very conducive to definition or to sticking, situation sticking to a definition right now and a structure. And you might feel like there's a lot of energies in and out of a relationship, in and out, with a person you're dealing with, where there's emotional affinity, but there's a lack of trust, or a lack of proper time even to care, right? To nurture this bond. For some of you, it's like you're either too busy to focus on your children, on your family, or you're too busy due to other circumstances to give to a love connection, or to give to a friend, to someone in which there's a lot of again, affinity and compatibility, especially in terms of the emotional realm. But there's other I feel like for some of you Leos, the thing that might be also very upsetting right now during this time is that there are other priorities here. As we move into your season, right, you are in the spotlight. Everything is almost like thrown at you at once for you to deal with, and many of those things are amazing. Other things, can be felt as too much, and you're going to take some time to find the right way to manage whatever it is that sets itself in motion right now, that makes you feel a little bit like you're losing control. There's something about you feeling like you're losing control that it's particularly upsetting. Now, with this oracle message as your advice, you have the angel of alchemy, and it says miracle. I do feel like many of you, you want to protect, you want to emotionally even hide a little bit here. Your heart is guarded. It could be that you have a specific, with this Page of Cups here in the challenge, you could have a specific emotional issue that you're keeping to yourself. You could feel like you need to keep, a relationship more private. You could feel like if you have children again, that you need to protect them at all costs. You could be extremely protective as well here of your heart and who's in it. And so with this energy, there's also something about your well-being to consider. I feel like if you feel unwell, if you feel anxious, as I said, if you feel like you might have some breathing problems in particular, if you feel sore in your body, don't be negligent with those symptoms. I feel like this is one of the articles that speaks about health, well-being, health problems, but also health solutions. So anything affecting your health right now should be something to look at, in a responsible, conscious way, not due to its possible seriousness, but more because of what he's trying to teach you and lead you on. And for many of you Leos is the fact that for some you're not open. Your heart is not open. All right. And so there's a lot of energy contained, and there's a lot of energy you're holding in that should be out, that should be expressed. Again, the strength arcana, right? It controls. So for some of you, it's pent up emotions that might be, for some of you, making you feel unwell and creating also a lot of issues in your life. So I hope you have a great end of the month of July. I hope this message was helpful, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.